Hello, I'm Angela and welcome to my page. Today, we're going to do a collective reading for earth, air, fire, and water signs. So, let's get started. And because your time is important to me, I have included the timestamps below in the description. Just click on your sign, earth, water, fire, or air, and it will take you directly to that place in the video, or you can feel free to watch the whole thing, whatever works for you. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this reading. This reading is for the month ahead, the month of September 2023. However, if you stumble upon this page in 2024, this message may still be for you. You were brought here for a reason. Please excuse the lighting. I am still working on finding the best place in my new office for filming, and I am a YouTube virgin, so some of this is going to take a little while for us to figure out, but thank you for sticking with me and watching this video in its raw form. Let's get into it. So we're doing earth, water, fire signs. You can go by sun, moon, rising, whatever you prefer. Just keep in mind that this is tapping into the collective and not specifically to any individual. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, share the video, as well as if you have ideas that you would like to see on my channel, please drop them in the comments below. All right, let's get to it. Enough of that. So earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Some of my favorite people. So I wanted to pull an affirmation, a crystal, and then some cards around the month of September for you. So the theme for you is going to be, I am allowed to say no. And you are going to take this and you are going to say this a million times over to yourself. I am allowed to say no. And really that goes for any sign on this table. You're allowed to say no. This is your journey, your life. You do what you feel is best for you. The crystal that's going to best support you during the month of September, earth signs, is a petrified wood. And this is going to also connect you into your ancestors. I absolutely love working with petrified wood. It is really good for grounding. It has a very gentle vibration, very calming. And if you don't have a piece of petrified wood, I really highly recommend. You don't need a big chunk. A small tumble would suffice. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this reading. So the first card is lightning, power. So you're really going to have to step into your power. And I see kind of like some storms brewing for you. And that makes sense since your affirmation is you are allowed to say no. Saying no is going to stir up some people. Some people don't know how to respect your boundaries. And so you're really going to have to step into your power and just assert that this is your path, your journey. And you're going to stick to that no. Ha! Look at that. Your path. It's your path, right? You've been given your path. You have a passion. You want to know what your purpose is? It's what your passion is. That is your purpose. Have courage to follow your own path. This is your life. Take the path that you feel most guided to, that really lights your fire, that brings you joy, that makes you want to get out of bed every day and do the damn thing. But some people are going to question. They're going to question why. Why this path? Why are you on this path? Why are you doing this? And they're going to want to try to sway you to, you know what would serve you better? No. I'm going to step into my power. I'm going to protect my path. And I'm going to do me. Queen of Swords. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental. You are brilliant. Your path is brilliant. This is where your light comes from. And you have some kind of experience, whether it be in this lifetime or a past lifetime, that you're bringing forward. You're meant to be on this path. You're going to have to find the humor through the month of September because difficult situations are going to arise. People are going to judge your journey, your path, because it's not theirs. They don't understand. They're not meant to understand. Only you are meant to understand. It is your journey. And this is also, Queen represents the air sign. So this individual could be an air sign. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this individual that you could be conflicting from could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's not definitive, but that is a possibility that that's that energy. And that could be their sun, moon, or rising sign as well. And they're going to be kind of hostile about it. They're having hostilities. They're bringing conflict. They're bringing unrest to your space, which means that you might have to cut some ties. But you're definitely going to need to stick to your boundaries. And one of the things that I teach my clients who work with me is when you're creating boundaries for yourself for the first time, it's important to know that that person is also learning. So you have to give them a little bit of time to understand and learn and commit that to being a habit for them when they interact with you. So you have to consistently stick by that boundary and keep saying, no, that doesn't work for me, or no, that's not what I want to do, or no, I'm stepping into my power. This is my path. I know what I'm doing. Please respect that. And just continue to walk in a spirit of gratitude. Just stay grateful. Grateful for the resolutions, grateful for the conflicts. These conflicts are going to stir something up and birth something new for you. So embrace the space. And what I love about these affirmation cards is they have a little journal prompt on the back. So I'm going to read this for you, and if you feel so inclined, I would encourage you to do so. How have I taken on more than I can handle in the past? So look at your past habits. What can I do to remind myself to not overfill my cup in the future? So you may be asked to do things beyond what you have the space and ability to do at this time, and it is absolutely okay to say no. All right, beautiful water signs. So I have an affinity for the water signs because I myself am a water sign. I am a Pisces. So we have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we're going to move your tags over here. Oops. Or we're going to try to move your tags over here. So for your affirmation for September, I am in good health and I am getting better every day. Well, that really resonates for me because I'm just getting over COVID. It's been about a month and I'm still having some long hauler symptoms, but it's really important that I do not give that power over my life. So I am personally going to commit to this affirmation. I am in good health and I am getting better every day. And for any of the other signs, if someone else's affirmation resonates for you more significantly, then by all means, embrace it, say it, add it to your list. Absolutely. So the crystal that's going to help you support you through the month of September, lapis lazuli. This is tapping into past life energy. I have not worked much with lapis, so I don't have much to say about it. But I will work with it this coming month, and I'll let you know how I feel about it. But yes, it's connecting to past life energy, so it's going to be interesting to see what direction this reading takes, since past life energy is present in this month's reading. So we have purification, rain. So we're clearing. I'm feeling karmic clearing. So this lapis lazuli is going to support us in moving through old lessons. And we're going to need to be patient through the darkness to the light. So we are coming out of a dark space, water signs. I know that I am definitely, it has been a rough couple of months for me. The summer was difficult. I'll also note that there is a rabbit in this card, and that is a sign of abundance. Please note that when I say abundance, I am not referring to being fiscally sound. I'm not talking about money. I am talking about abundance in all of its forms. So really stepping into that patience and knowing that the darkness is coming to an end and we are walking into light. But that darkness had to happen because we were moving through purifying something from our past life. We were moving through something that was karmic. And we're going to step into our balance as we move through this month. So that we're going to take a blending of ideas of others with our own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So I'm thinking that patience was not our virtue in a past life, and that maybe we can work well with others, and we are being encouraged to do so in this lifetime. And wow, does this resonate for me right now. Definitely some of the energy that I've been moving through in the month of August. So I'm glad you see that that I'm going to find more balance going into September. Can I get an amen? Please drop a comment below. Amen for the balance. Coming out of the darkness. Duality, so more about balance, many meanings, misunderstanding. So really understand that there's a duality of things, that there are different meanings, that when someone says something, that we need to gain clarity before we make a decision, that we have a tendency to see life through our own lens and forget that other people have lenses and perceptions as well. And so what they're saying to us and what we're perceiving they're saying to us might not be in alignment. So we need to be really careful and gain clarity. And this is part of the lesson that we're learning. So this is an opportunity to take those lessons and put them in play. And then finally, opening to discovery. So as we do this work and we move into this next stage of balance, we're going to open the door. We're going to open a new door. It's that light at the end of the tunnel. When we reach that light, there's a door. Now, remember, you have free will. So it's up to you to put the key in the keyhole, unlock the door, and open it and walk through. We can all open the door and look and decide to close it. So it's going to be up to you. Are you going to take the lessons of the past, close this karmic cycle, and walk through that door into a new journey, or are you going to repeat? That is the question. For me, I'm hoping that I choose to open the door, and I hope that you do too. And also, journaling prompt. What can I do to be more kind to my body? What health goals am I trying to reach right now? So just something to think about through the month of September. Okay, on to the next. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And let me tell you, this affirmation could not be more appropriate for fire signs. I am unique. No one else can play my part. I have some friends and family members who are Leo, and this fits them to a T. Also have a Sagittarius friend. Again, fits them to a T. I am unique. No one else can play my part. That confidence. Oh, I want to embody that confidence for myself. So, what is the crystal that's going to help support you through the month of September? Amethyst. So this is going to be a month of meditation, of reflecting. It's going to be a month of new beginnings. But look at that scene. Is that not the perfect scene to reflect, to look back, to bring something to a close? So we're meditating on closing one chapter and opening a new chapter. And I know that my Sagittarian friend is actually moving through this. So this is interesting how this is playing out. You have a bright future. So whatever this new beginning is, it's opening you up to a bright new future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. So a lot of us are moving out of a dark period from this past summer. And we're moving into a more divinely guided path. I think that so many of us are awakening and starting to see the light, and we're moving into more of our purpose, and also learning to find balance with this earthly life where we still have to do the 9 to 5 for many of us, and yet still pursue the things that we're passionate about, that we love, that we want to spiritually connect to. This card. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, a good fortune, an exciting career opportunity. Something new is coming. You've got a new path before you. You have a new path before you. Something divine, beautiful. Also, she is carrying a bunny. So There again is abundance. And like I said, abundance is not about fiscal. It's not about paper money. It is about all of the forms of abundance coming into your life. You're going to come in contact with a lucrative person, and you're going to make a significant purchase. So some of you may be looking at something that is sizable, a home, a car, some kind of financial investment. Tenderness, true love, and compassion. As you're moving into this space, I think this is an energy that you need to bring for yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your soul, because you may be questioning some of the things that have come up in this shift in your life. And you may be like, I don't know that I'm worthy. And I know most fire signs will say that they don't have those moments, that they're very strong and confident, but at the end of the day, we are all human. And yes, you do. You might not want to admit it, but yes, you do. And then finally, ears wide open. So really be listening, because you may hear about the opportunity and have to take action for this to play out. But also just pay attention to the whisperings. Like, I feel like there is a guide in the background for you, trying to guide you, and you have to listen. You have to really listen. You're getting hints, but you're missing them somehow. So really just, look at that fox. They have ginormous ears. So you're really going to have to put your fox ears on and just really listen. But you're also going to need to be wise about the decisions that you make. And finally, your journaling prompt. What is my current purpose in this world? How does it make a difference? So that ties into this beautifully. And this is something that you can meditate on, since you are being guided to meditate on your new path, your bright future, this path of abundance and change. What is your current purpose in this world, and how can it make a difference? Because for you, my fire signs, you like change. But you also like others to experience that beautiful change. Like, you don't want to step into this new space without the audience. And you want them to experience too. This isn't something that's selfish. This is something like, yes, look at me, I can do this, but so can you. You want them to have that same level of confidence. Part of you doesn't understand why other signs don't have this same level of confidence. And so you want that part of your personality to be contagious. All right, finally, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Your affirmation for the month. I find life to be a rewarding and exciting adventure. Open up to adventure. Feel like adventure is coming your way. And this is funny because for a client who is an Aquarius of mine, she got this very card just 2 weeks ago on the full moon. Or a week ago, whenever the last full moon was. So it's interesting that this showed up here again. So if you're listening, my friend, and you're watching this video, that adventure is still coming. So the crystal that's going to support you through this month of September, kyanite blue, letting go. This, I love kyanite. I love black kyanite, and I love blue kyanite. It can be a very powerful stone, but it does not resonate in the body in a way that feels intrusive. If you've ever worked with a very high vibrational crystal, say an celestial or a moldavite or a really like Lemurian quartz, some of those can feel intrusive at first because you're not at the same vibration as that crystal. Whereas this one is a very strong crystal, at least in my experience. It is good at helping you let go, but it's not as intrusive. Like moldavite flips your life upside down. Whereas kyanite, it's gentle nudges and encouragement. It's kind of like that, the coach walking with you on your path. That's what I attribute kyanite to be like. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. So this may be a new path for you, or a path that you've already taken. So I'm curious to see where this goes with that. Or you may be encouraged to take a shamanic journey. Dreaming. So I'm feeling like maybe you are being encouraged to step into shamanism, because dreaming, look at, she's connecting with her animal guides, and dream walking can be very shamanistic. Dream journeys, astral projection. You're doing work outside of the earthly plane. So be aware of your dreams. Pay attention. Start journaling. Note that there's an owl, there's a fox, there's a deer, a gecko, a seal, butterfly. So, you know, there's wisdom, and there's strength, and there's courage, and there's abundance. There is metamorphosis. There's all these things that are coming through in the dreams, in the dream state, and there's like these cycles that are happening within those dreams. So really pay attention to not only the dreams and the things that are happening in the dreams, but also the patterns, the cycles in which these dreams are occurring. Do you dream more on a full moon? Do you dream more on a new moon? Pay attention to that as well. And here's some more swan energy, so that's interesting. The end of challenging times. Things are looking up, a welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of a decision or an illness, travel or relocation. So maybe this journey is travel, or you're going to be relocating. An opportunity may come up for you. And interesting that this is an air sign card. Six of Swords. So this change is something that absolutely has to occur. It's the first step in you moving away from the stormy past. So this might not actually be a physical journey. It could be a spiritual journey, which goes back to the shamanic journey. Miracles, ancient wisdom. There's that owl energy. Tapping into your solar plexus. Again, this feels like something is going to happen within a shamanic journey that you take. Is going to open up your dream world, your solar plexus, your intuition, your understanding, your processing of this information. And to you, it's going to feel like a miracle, because you have probably felt incredibly shut down for some period of time. Like, you know of your intuitive abilities, you've experienced your intuitive abilities, or it could even be emotional and empathetic abilities. But recently it has felt very shut down. You go on this shamanic journey, those things are going to open up. But before you do that, I'm going to recommend that you get the blue kyanite to assist you on that journey. And it's going to be important that you quiet your mind during the month of September, so that you can move through this process, so that you can hear your animal guides, your spirit guides, and receive the assistance in which they are trying so hard to provide you. And finally, your journaling prompt. How can I step into a new experience today? When was the last time I explored? Just for the sake of exploring. You don't have to wait for the journey to come to you. You can decide that you're going on a journey and plan a trip. It doesn't have to be something extensive. It could be a trip to your local museum or park. And if you're open, Spirit's going to surprise you. Spirit is going to surprise you, and you're going to have an adventure. So, all right, guys, this is your reading for the month of September. Please let me know in the description below what other types of collective readings that you would like to see in the future. Pick-a-piles, different things. I will try to accommodate them as best I can. Hello, everybody. So thank you for joining me on the September collective reading for Earth, Water, Fire, and Air signs. I will try to make sure that I get the, what do they call that? The landscape versus portrait correct for next time. Still learning. YouTube virgin. Like, okay, I'm in my 50s. Give me a break. Love me or leave me, I don't know. I'm trying. Anyways, I will see you next time.